What's up everyone, welcome back to another Roblox Fix It Up video, and today I'm pulling into the gas station because I'm currently half a tank. Hold on, let me show you. I'm currently half a tank right here and I need some gas bad. Alright, so let's click on the gas station and okay, so let's click on fail. $16, that's pretty cheap. Or I guess this is euros, so that would be like $19 or $18. Anyways, there we go. Our gas tank should be completely full. Yeah, there we go. We are completely full. And wait, hold on, what spawned? Ooh. And today we are going to be building a Tokyo Drift style JDM 350Z or 370Z. Anyways, let's go and head over to the garage so we can pull this thing out. I currently do not know what kind of engine it has, so I do not know if I'm gonna keep the V6 or if I will be engine swapping the Z. So let's go and check this out. So my garage should be on the left side, so let's turn. And here you go, my garage should be right here, so let's pull in. Oh damn. Alright, where's the Z? Okay, it's right here. Let's pull this thing out. So this is pretty much the Z, the Tokyo Drift car that we are going to be transforming. Right now it's not in the best condition, so if we open up the engine and it looks like, oh my goodness, it looks like it's currently a inline 4 1.9 diesel. Yeah, we're gonna have to change that. We're gonna have to be putting a V6 in this thing. I'm not sure if the V6 is good in this game. I'm really hoping it is, because if not, I will not be able to drift this car. So let's actually take a look and make sure that they have the V6. This is diesel. No, I do not want the diesel. I'm pretty sure it's petrol. I think we're gonna have to buy this one because I don't see the other one. Maybe I'm tripping, but I know that there's this inline 6, but typically you put these like in the BMWs, and this thing is not a BMW. This is a Nissan. Alright, you know what, let's go buy it. Alright, so here we go. So let's buy the engine block, let's buy the injectors, let's buy the air intake. What is this? Okay, so this is the exhaust manifold, and we've got the cylinder head. Alright, so we pretty much grabbed everything that we need to engine swap RZ. So let's hop right back in. Come on, turn on. This thing did not want to turn on. Alright, let's head over to the paint shop, and then we'll head over to the repair shop, and lastly we'll probably head over to go and grab some brand new wheels, because these wheels are, I'm not much of a fan, right? I think we can do something better. But we have the paint shop right here, so let's pull in and let's see, what color should we do? I think we should do the famous orange Z color, or should we do a gray? Let's do an orange. Let's see how that looks. If it doesn't look good, then you know, then oh well. Alright, so let's do that, and bang, look at this. Insane. This looks actually really good. I didn't think it was gonna look this good. Alright, let's pull this thing out so we can finally do the engine swap. And it looks like 3 cars have spawned in, and let's hope that something rare spawned in. And okay. Alright, let's pull in right here. There we go. Let me turn my wheels, put this thing in a park, and turn off the engine. Alright, so let's open up the hood, and let's pretty much take the radiator and the battery, because these two actually need to get repaired. Okay, so this one is at 37%. Alright, get the, whoa, I kind of turned into Spider-Man for a second. Alright, so the radiator needs to be washed. Oops, not right there. Let's get that thing washed, and let's take out the engine. So let me actually stand right here, and there we go. We've got the engine right here. Let me throw this. I don't know if this actually belongs with that. And this is pretty much the engine bay. It is completely naked. But let's open up our backpack and let's start taking every single piece that we just bought from the shop, just like so. And let's throw in the block, the head. I don't know what this is. Alright, throw that in. This one as well, and the injectors. Alrighty then, we've got pretty much the entire engine placed in the Z. I wonder if the hood is gonna close. This thing is massive.
That's what she said.
Let's put the radiator back in the engine, because that is finished, and the battery as well. So let's do that, and bang, we've got the new V6 in the Z. As you guys can see, the Z looks very nice. We just need to change out these wheels. They don't look bad, but like I said, I'm pretty sure we can do something better. Alright, let me close the hood and let's take this thing out. And before we start drifting this thing, I actually want to head over to the wheel shop, which is going to be right here. So let's start making our way over there. The road seems to be clear. Wait, why am I role playing? Right now it's currently in comfort mode, because if I put this in sport, I know I'm just gonna be wilding out. You guys don't want to see me go crazy. Alright, let's put it right here, and let's get this thing in the air, and boop, and one more boop, boop. Alright, let's take out the wheels of this thing. 1 and 2. Alright, let's throw this one in the trash. Ooh, I like the size of these wheels. I might copy the same exact setup, but with different wheels. Alright, let's throw this one right here. Oh, right here. There you go. And let's throw this one in our backpack. So this is going to be an R17. Hold on, let me take this out of my backpack. Let me give this a good look. And okay, so it looks like, actually, you know what? I'm not sure. I'm very indecisive. So I think this looks like a 15, but then this is a 20. All right, you know what? Let's do a 20. And then the diameter, let's do 19. And for the width, let's do a 260. And let's buy 4 of these things. All right, so we just bought them. Let's throw them in our inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And now for the fun part, we got to choose out the rims. I'm not sure what to... Ooh, hello. So let's take a look at all of the... Ooh, I really like these. All right, before I make a purchase of these, let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else that would look good on the Z. These actually look good as well. I think we already bought these for a different car. I feel like we should switch it up and buy these. Alright, screw it. I'm gonna buy them. Let's buy 4 of these. And there we go. We've got the wheels right here. So let's throw them in my backpack. Just like so. And I know my backpack is going to be so full. And look at this. Yeah, we're pretty much full. First, let me take out this tire because we do not need it anymore. There we go. And now let's take out our tires and rims and put them together. Bang, 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 bang. So let's throw a tire on right here. And then where's my rim? Alright, let me grab this one and bang. Ooh. Yeah, this actually looks good. Alright, so I think I'm going to do a quick time lapse and put these things together. Alrighty, you guys, we are on the last set, so let's throw that on and the tire and bang. Alright, let's put it on the front side and look at this thing. This thing looks insane. Holy moly. Alright, so let's start throwing this thing down on the ground. Alright, let's take this thing out of the garage. And you know what, you guys? I think we are missing some tint because I do not want to be driving in a fishbowl. So let's go and quickly grab some tint and start testing the Z out. Alright, so let's throw, oh, actually not right here. Alright, so let's do, we can do 70, 50, okay, 5%, if you say so. Ooh, oh yeah, you cannot see anything, of course. It's for privacy reasons, nothing else. No backseat stuff. I mean, alright, so let's take this to the ship and quickly do a 0 to 60 test and see how fast the Z actually is. And after that, we're gonna finally test it out if it can drift. Alrighty, you guys, we are here at the ship, so let me turn around. There we go, and let's do a 0 to 60 test. So in, oops, I gotta throw this in sport. Alright, in 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Wow. Dude, this Z has quite the kick, and something that impresses me a little bit more is that this thing is running NA, so it's naturally aspirated and it's currently not boosted, so it doesn't have any superchargers or turbos, which is super impressive for this little V6. Every car I've tried to drift right here tends to fail, but this one, I think it has a chance. So let's give this a try. Turn off traction, ABS, throw it in manual, mode, and now we're ready to go. So in 3, 2, 1. Holy moly, I think the Z passed the test. I can't believe this thing drifts like a complete machine. We were able to throw in an entire V6 into the Z, and of course, buy the drift wheels. Is this a W or an L belt? Let me know in the comments what do you guys think, and if you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on to the next Fix It Up video. Peace.